All right, what's shaking, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Pharaoh Tales and Tells, where I tell you about the Pharaoh tales and how to tell their pharaohs. So here we go, here, folks. This is Lionsgate. This is the beginning of The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Now, I've watched this movie, and I don't really like to waste my time on movies these days, but because I know symbolism so well these days and I understand Pharaoh's lingo, I'm able to see so many things and pick up on their lingo. And I'm going to share some things with you so you can know who Pharaoh is. Just like Sean Ross says, they're all their gang symbols out there. They like to use it and show who they are and that they got their dirty little fingers and everything. And they operate through Switzerland, which is the land of the pharaohs, the sisters of Isis. Okay, so here, this is the Hitman's Wife Bodyguard, and there's a lot of references in here that if you really pay attention and know this stuff, you're gonna figure it out and see that they're telling you shit. They're talking to you. They're talking to themselves. They're talking to each other. But if you're really paying attention, you understand the language, you'll catch on. So here's Lion's Gate, which is Pharaoh. Okay, the Lion's Gate. You'll see here in Canada, in front of the postal office, you'll see two lions on each side, which represents the Lion's Gate. Essentially means that Pharaoh is here because his lions, where are they? They're in Egypt. They're essentially in Africa. There's no lions in Canada. There's no lions in Europe. Okay, not those kinds of lions, anyways. So it's just representing of the Aryans, the aristocracy. Okay, so that's what it is. So here we go, Lions Gate. Now it doesn't just stop there. There's more. And now you got Millennium Media that's gonna come up. Watch this. Watch this symbolism right here, folks. I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay, so there it is. Millennium Media, M&M. Ever hear that before? M&M. M&M. So Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe, M&M, Marshall Mathers. You'll see all these things. Why do you think these people are so famous? It's Pharaoh. Pharaoh, they like to, put themselves above all and, the rules. They're very, very sick people, folks. You got to remember this, okay? These people are very insecure, okay? So here, so Millennium Media. So the M and M right there is also just to show, like, see the M, the V's, the A's, like a lot of things they'll use to essentially represent the pyramids. And if you understand the pyramids and what they are all, it's all about the concept of 3, 6, and 9, or the vortex mathematics. Understand one of the keys to our universe. So see, as you can see, the Millennium logo is an M in a cube. Okay, and if you can tell, you can see that there's the cube that represents as above, so below. So it's pointing upwards and downwards, right? But the M, as you can see, if you were to like add 3 other of those squares and complete it, it would make the Swiss cross, right? You would see that that's the Swiss cross right there, folks. It's representing a pharaoh, the aristocracy, the Freemasons, the Templars, all these people that rule over us, okay? So, so this movie, Ryan Reynolds, R&R, right? So again, R and R, so it's the 18th letter of the alphabet, which is 9 when you add it up together. So see again with the 369. Ryan Reynolds has been playing in a lot of movies lately. Love the guy. He's funny. He's Canadian. I think he's got a lot of good talent and things like that, but I don't know if he's being used as a pharaoh's bitch or something, or if he's probably a descendant of the pharaohs, because that's what they do. The Freemasons and all them, they infiltrate everything. The acting guilds, you name it. They have orders everywhere. Is it dentists, doctors, lawyers, you name it. They have orders of everything. Just like the police are all fucking pharaoh's bitches. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are, what you think you are, what you're doing. The fact that they have 911 on all the emergency vehicles, that they're putting their mark on it. That's pharaoh. It's enkutatash. It symbolizes life, death, and rebirth. Essentially, that's what it is. That's why 11/11 is really 9/11, because November 11th is actually the ninth month. November is the ninth month, just like September. September is the 7th month. October is the 8th month. The only reason why we have 12 months is because of Julius and Augustus Caesar. So essentially, that's why we have July and August. So, anyways, it's a long story. You have to understand your symbols. You have to understand your story, your history, folks, and know your symbols, know your words, your etymology. Otherwise, you're just walking blind here, folks. So you see Millennium Media right there in your face. It's Pharaoh. Okay. So now I'm going to show you something else, and it's so witty, because once you understand this stuff, it's awesome and it's funny. It's even funnier because it's like true, right? The only reason why jokes are funny is because they have truth to it. Otherwise, they're not funny. So in the movie, Ryan Reynolds, he's the main antagonist in the movie, and then essentially when you look at what's going on here, it's is representing of Isis, Horus, and Seth. So you have Samuel L. Jackson, you have his wife, can't remember her name again. Fuck, she's beautiful. Anyways, you have Ryan Reynolds. Okay, so Ryan Reynolds is not Isis, it's Horus, and then she's Isis, and then Seth is Samuel L. Jackson. He's the black guy, just like in the new movie Red Notice. Same thing. Gal Gadot again with the GG, which is a 7-7, and you have R&R, which is 9-9. Okay, so now you got Isis, Horus, and Seth again. The main protagonists in the movie are the heroes are Isis, Horus, and Seth, just like the Jesuits. They're like IHS. Look it up. It's all there, folks. They're telling you. So in the movie, I'm gonna fast forward here so you guys could understand here what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. I know I'm not technologically advanced and all that stuff there. I'm sorry for that, but I'm just working with what I got. I'm just going to fast forward all the way to the end, and I'm sorry if I'm going to spoil anything for anybody here, but this is witty, and when I caught it right away, you know. I caught it right away. It's the final boss scene, essentially, where he's fighting Morgan Freeman, which is his dad. Okay, if you haven't seen the movie, it's actually, you know, the movie's actually funny. A lot of good things about it, like don't get me wrong, like it's Pharaoh, it's Hollywood. They like to tell us what they're up to in plain sight. They just, you know, and that's how they code each other. That's how they, you know. So let's go. We're almost there, folks. So, okay, so there we go. So watch this part. Just watch this part, folks, and I'm going to explain to you what that is, okay?
Tripoli always has fleet and aspirants. And that's a very versatile tool. No one sees it coming.
The penknife. See, what is that? Oh, no one sees it coming. Could that be reference to Swissy? Oh, yeah. No one ever sees them coming. The Swiss Army knife, the pocket knife. He doesn't say it's a Swiss Army knife. He's telling you it's the pocket pen. It's boring, and no one ever sees it coming. Yeah, just like Switzerland, right? They're neutral. They act like they're your friend. You know, this the diplomatic capital of the world is Geneva, Switzerland. You know, they're neutral. You know, they've been in the major, right in the middle, right dab in the middle of major wars, World War I and World War II. But hey, for somehow never got bombarded, never got attacked, nothing. But the rest of Europe, though, got destroyed and burnt down. You know what saved them, folks? This is what every other country in the world's been doing wrong, is that you just got to declare that you're neutral. That's it. If Austria would have done the same, Poland, you know, all these countries that didn't want to be invaded by Hitler, all they had to say that they were neutral. And it would have resolved things, and it wouldn't have been invaded, and everything would be all right. That's the magic word. Who fucking knew? Switzerland knew. I mean, come on, folks. You really think that's what the case is because they're neutral? That's why they don't want to get it? It's because they're the fucking problem, folks. They're the ones that fund the wars. They're the ones, the banking, all the military, everything, postal office, shipping, banking is all done through Switzerland. They rule everything. That's their land of operations, okay? They loot from us, and that's why they're neutral, is to put all their stuff there so they never get attacked and get looted. Because that's what they do. They loot the rest of us. And what do? They also get us to go fight their wars for them. And while the men are out there fighting, well, they stay back and have big parties and orgies, and they rape our women and children. And that's how they spread their pharaonic genes and all that kind of stuff. So wake up, folks, okay? Switzerland, they need to go, folks. We need to hold these people accountable. And I know for a fact that's the case. I have very close people to me that actually work in Switzerland. They've actually been dealing with the Freemasons, been sharing a lot of stuff with me. And I'll tell you something. There are some good people that are trying to change things, but for the most part, we're not going to be able to change anything unless we come to light that there had been the problem for the last at least 200 years. All right? So I just thought I'd share that with you. Thank you. Tune in next time for another episode of Pharaoh Tales and Tells, where I tell you about the Pharaoh tales and how to tell their pharaohs. Thank you.